Hello, little story lovers, and welcome to our magical underwater world. Today, we're going to dive deep, deep down into the sparkling blue ocean to meet a very special fish. Are you ready? Let's go! Far out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. But he wasn't just any ordinary fish. Oh no, he was the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue, green, and purple, with shimmering silver scales sparkling among them. All the other fish were amazed by his beauty. They called him the rainbow fish. "Come on, rainbow fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the rainbow fish would just glide past, silent and proud, letting his scales shimmer. He felt very special, thinking his beauty made him better than everyone else. He would swim by himself, admiring his own reflection in the water, thinking how wonderful he looked. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. The little blue fish was mesmerized by the rainbow fish's sparkling scales. He finally got up the courage and said, rainbow fish, please wait. Your scales are so beautiful. Would you give me just one of your shiny scales? They are so wonderful, and you have so many." The rainbow fish stopped and looked at the little blue fish with a frown. "Give you one of my special scales? What are you thinking of?" he said rudely. "Get away from me." The little blue fish was so shocked and hurt. He swam away as fast as he could and told all his friends what had happened. From that day on, no one would have anything to do with the rainbow fish. Whenever he swam by, they would all turn their backs. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? The rainbow fish was now the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. He would drift sadly through the water, his beautiful scales no longer bringing him any joy. He just felt empty and alone. He didn't understand. Why did no one want to be near him? He was the most beautiful fish. Wasn't that enough? He missed the days when the other fish would call his name and invite him to play. Now there was only silence. The rainbow fish told his troubles to the starfish. "I'm so beautiful," he lamented. "Why doesn't anybody like me?" The starfish listened patiently and then said, "I can't answer that. But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." So the rainbow fish swam towards the coral reef. It was a long journey, and he was a little scared. The water grew darker as he went deeper. He had never been this far from his home before. He passed strange and wonderful sea creatures, but none of them even looked at him. They all seemed to know he was the fish who wouldn't share. Finally, he found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he could hardly see anything. Suddenly, two large, glowing eyes appeared in the darkness. It was the wise octopus. The rainbow fish was a bit frightened, but he remembered why he had come. The octopus's voice was deep and calm. "I have been waiting for you," she said. "The waves have told me your story. I know you are sad and lonely." The rainbow fish felt a little better knowing she understood. "Yes," he whispered. "I don't know what to do." The wise octopus floated closer. "Here is my advice," she said gently. "Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." The rainbow fish was horrified. "Give away my scales? My beautiful shimmering scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them?" He couldn't imagine it. His scales were what made him special. But as he looked into the wise octopus's kind eyes, he felt a glimmer of hope. Maybe, just maybe, she was right. Confused and unsure, the rainbow fish swam away from the cave. The octopus's words echoed in his mind. Give away his scales? It seemed impossible. But the loneliness he felt was even worse. As he was thinking, he felt a light touch on his fin. It was the little blue fish again. "Rainbow fish, please," he said quietly. "Don't be angry. I just really would love one little scale." The rainbow fish hesitated. He remembered the octopus's words. He looked at the little blue fish's hopeful face. A very, very small shimmering scale? Well, maybe he wouldn't miss just one. It was a tough decision. His pride was telling him no, but his heart was telling him to try. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest silver scale he had and gave it to the little blue fish. "Here," he said softly. "But just this one. Thank you. Thank you so much," cried the little blue fish, overjoyed. He tucked the shiny scale in among his own blue ones. It looked so pretty, sparkling there. A strange feeling came over the rainbow fish. It was a warm, happy feeling he hadn't felt before. For a little while, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish looked so happy, and seeing that made the rainbow fish feel happy too. The little blue fish, with his sparkling new scale, zipped through the ocean, showing everyone what the rainbow fish had given him. Soon, all the other fish came swimming up to the rainbow fish, surrounding him. They had seen his act of kindness. One by one, they all started asking, "Rainbow fish, could we have a little scale too?" And believe it or not, the rainbow fish started to share. He pulled out his shimmering scales, one by one, and gave them away. A green one here, a purple one there, a silver one for another. He shared and shared. And the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. The water around him filled with glimmering scales, and it was a beautiful sight. All the fish were so happy, and their joy was contagious. The rainbow fish felt a happiness he had never known. He was no longer thinking about being the most beautiful fish. He was thinking about his new friends. He was finally truly happy. He was part of their world now, a world of friendship and sharing. He loved seeing his scales on his friends, sparkling as they all swam together. Soon the rainbow fish had only one shimmering scale left. His most prized possessions were gone, but he didn't feel sad at all. In fact, he felt wonderful. He had given away his treasures, but he had gained something so much more valuable in return: friends. "Come on, rainbow fish," the other fish called out. "Come and play with us." The rainbow fish happily replied, "Here I come," and swam off to join his friends. He was no longer the loneliest fish in the ocean, but the happiest. He learned that real beauty isn't about what you have, but about what you give. And that sharing your gifts with others is the greatest joy of all. And so, the rainbow fish played with his new friends every day. They explored the ocean together, shared stories, and looked out for one another. His one remaining scale would still sparkle in the water, a reminder of the beautiful journey he had taken from being lonely and proud to being happy and loved. He realized that true happiness doesn't come from keeping beautiful things to yourself, but from the joy of sharing and the warmth of friendship. What a wonderful story! The rainbow fish taught us such an important lesson, didn't he? It's that sharing with our friends and being kind is what truly makes us shine. Thank you for joining me on this underwater adventure. I hope you loved this story as much as I did. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more amazing stories. See you next time, little explorers. Bye-bye.